Hey y'all, welcome to Old Line.
I think that neighbor's a crackhead. So after making and uploading our first full-length video yesterday, I've learned a couple things about making videos and myself. First off, it's super hard, super time-consuming, and any of you lunatics that do it without anything to sell or promote are psychopaths. Second is I judge myself extremely hard based on how messy the backseat of my truck is. And judging by that brown bag, clearly I haven't cleaned up since finishing the last video. Also, I breathe pretty hard, and it straight up sucks driving around in August with the AC off and a hat on. There's a C4 can rolling around the passenger seat. I have no idea if you can hear that. So we're learning together. These are all things I'm sure my wife is acutely aware of on a daily basis. Again, y'all who do this just for fun are lunatics. So today is our first day back from vacation. Me and my brother Grant are gonna be on the truck in Point of Rocks at Rocky Point Creamery, trying to resist the urge to eat all the ice cream in the world and smoke, I think, 8 pork butts today. And we're gonna be open for business selling our food. Rocky Point Creamery is something that's new to us, relatively speaking. We met them in February for the first time, but since then, they've become great friends to us. We park the truck out there every Saturday and Sunday, and they're some of the coolest damn people we've ever met. Seriously, if you've never been out there, it's some of the best ice cream you will ever have. Let's go. Woo! Eat it. Is the brown bag okay? And it's the quickest drive to the middle of nowhere that I've ever found. I'm not gonna name any names, but a really, really crappy food truck parks there every day, and he's not there. First stop of the day is going to be Food Pro in downtown Frederick. They're a purveyor to restaurants that I've been working with for years and years and years. So is Kyle. And we're going to grab the pork that we're going to cook today, amongst other things probably. I have no idea if Food Pro is going to want me filming in there. All right, one task down. Secret to our burgers right here. Mid-Lantic all-purpose rub from Old Line Tailgate Company, coming soon to a website near you. All right, so after about an hour and a half of scrambling to get the food truck ready, because that's what it takes, we're about to get some smoked burgers on the PK. Shout out to Blue Bayou Company, best water smokers in the business. Cruising along at 125, not hot enough yet, but we're getting there. Plenty of B&B charcoal, going strong. And shout out to PK Grills, the best competition charcoal grills on the market. And more B&B charcoal. God dang, that smells good already. That's a big one. That's a big one. So if you've never made pulled pork before, generally speaking, there's different methods, but for most recipes, you're gonna wanna wrap them halfway through. In most circumstances, a lot of the time on these big pieces of meat, they're gonna get enough smoke flavor about halfway through their cook, but they're not necessarily done cooking. So if you don't wanna overwhelm the flavor with smoke and overchar the outside of the meat, you're gonna wanna wrap it at some point during the cook. So today we're out here at Rocky Point Creamery in Point Rocks, Maryland, or Tuscarora, depending on who you ask. We're out here with the truck every Saturday and Sunday, and it's been phenomenal for us. Chuck and Emily, the owners of the creamery and that farm, have been extremely supportive and extremely helpful with us getting our business going and just giving us a great place to come out and sell our food at. And they make the best ice cream I've ever had. It's phenomenal. I truly recommend you come out here even if you don't get our food. But we've just had a great time working with them, and their clientele has been phenomenal for us. And we've got some pretty cool stuff coming down the pipeline with them that we can't talk about yet. But we're just really excited to be working with them and just really love it out here. It's a great area. We really enjoy being out here and really can't say enough about them or their facility. Honestly, a lot of the time this is really hard work, but on these days where the food's already cooked and we're just not really that busy, there's a lot of standing around, just kind of waiting for something to happen at this point. But it's almost dinner time, so we'll get busy before long. So one permanent truth about the restaurant industry / food truck industry, I guess, is that on any day, seemingly for any reason or no reason at all, you're just dead. And today's one of those days. Nothing went wrong. It's a gorgeous day out. It's not too hot. No weather to speak of at all. But for any number of random variables, people just didn't want barbecue today. And that's fine. You build that into your business. You know that's going to happen every now and then. We didn't have an awful day, but for a beautiful Saturday like this, you always hope it's going to be a great day. But we got a bunch done. We cooked 8 pork butts. That'll get us through the next several days. We did sell some food. We ran out of mac and cheese, and that's usually a barometer that wasn't a terrible day. But we'll come back tomorrow, out of the creamery again, and hopefully have a big enough day to still make it a great weekend.
The next morning.
So we lived in the city for like 10 years, and about a year ago we moved out in the country, and there's way more cops out here than there were in the city. And not neighbor cops. Like cops posted up behind trees trying to give me tickets 2 miles away from my house. I don't appreciate it, but there is a bunch of good corn out here. There's also a bizarre number of like Tour de France style bikes around here, and I always catch them right before a big blind turn. There's also a massive church right before you get on the highway, and being 10 a.m. on a Sunday, I have no idea why there's not a whole bunch of traffic right here, but I'll take it. And here we go. Woo! Jeez. So we're going back to the creamery today. Yesterday was by normal metrics all right, but we were looking forward to this great weather all week after Hurricane Debbie kind of jacked up the last several days. But again, using regular math, today should be great. So we're gonna get out there. There she is. Everything looks good from last night. Uh-oh, the battery's dead. So we've been having a heck of a time with our battery on the truck. Without getting too far into it, because I don't super understand it myself, our truck has main power, which is either plug into a main power source or our generator. And then it's got a little solar panel with a car battery that powers a lot of the minor stuff. Unfortunately, a lot of that minor stuff includes like the tongue jack and our lights. But our refrigeration's still good, so that's all that really matters. So I think that means I have to jump the trailer with my truck, which is fun. And we just figured out that I left my jumper cables in Kyle's truck last week, so we're cooking in the dark for a couple hours, I guess. Good stuff. Oh my god. We got 2 smoked burgers going out. That's gonna be our hot brioche bun, house-made pickles, smoked bacon and onion jam, and our barbecue aioli with an 8-ounce smoked burger and American cheese, because I don't care what you say, American cheese goes great on a cheeseburger. And whiskey barrel chips for extra smoke. Look at that. So far today has gone much better than yesterday. I don't know what the variable is, just some days are better than others. Same exact weather, Sunday versus Saturday, and we're just doing better. We're almost at yesterday's total sales, and it's only 2 o'clock. We got more burgers on. Keep selling them. Gotta keep cooking them. So when you're grilling all day, it's pretty important to let these fires go. Otherwise the grease will build up and it can kind of get out of control. But yeah, after cooking like 10 or 12 burgers in the same spot over the same coals all day long, if you don't let that grease burn off, it can really build up and turn into a situation that you don't want. And if you have to discharge a fire extinguisher, then you're done cooking for at least a few days. All right, so it's not even 3 o'clock yet, and we're already up 30% to yesterday's sales. So you never know. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad for no reason, but we're glad today it's good. It's a good day. All right, it's 3:30 on a Sunday, so that means I get to go home, and I get my chocolate malt. That is the best ice cream I've ever had. So far it's looking like today is going to be good enough to save the whole weekend, which is awesome. Usually we're able to eke out at least 1 good day a weekend, but we always love to have 2. Again, we're out here at Rocky Point Creamery in Point of Rocks, Maryland, every Saturday and Sunday. And even if you don't get our barbecue, please come out here and try the ice cream. I promise you it's going to be some of the best you've ever had. As always, we don't beg for subscribers, so follow us or don't. But I hope you're getting some enjoyment out of these videos. Because they're a pain to make, this gas station is not going to work out. So thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.